the Bible declares the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. That's from Psalm 24. But is God's creation now in trouble because of man-made global warming? Well, the New Socialists say yes, and they call for dramatically increasing taxes and enacting draconian regulations to ensure what they now call green justice. Chuck Todd, the moderator of NBC's Meet the Press, recently said, "We're not going to debate climate change, the existence of it. The earth is getting hotter, and human activity is a major cause, period. We're not going to give time to climate deniers. The science is settled, even if political opinion is not." Well, as you can see, Chuck has his mind made up and doesn't want to be confused with the facts. Neither does columnist Ellen Goodman, who has said global warming deniers are now on par with Holocaust deniers. It reminds one of the preacher looking over his sermon notes who wrote in the margin, "Weak point, pound on pulpit." Whenever you hear rhetoric this heated, pardon the pun, you can bet there's more at stake. Usually it's about money or power or both. And that's certainly the case here. Dr. Roy Spencer, a climatologist and former NASA scientist, notes that journalists like Chuck Todd are notoriously underinformed on science issues. The question is not whether some warming of the planet exists and whether human activity contributes to that, but rather what the effect of that change will be and how much the left's draconian policies would reverse it. Spencer and a number of other climatologists say that the catastrophic predictions of the likes of Al Gore are not based upon known, established, and quantified scientific principles. And as Dr. Cal Beisner of the Cornwall Alliance has noted, even if the full agenda of the climate alarmists is implemented, it would result only in a reduction of global temperatures amounting to 0.3 of 1 degree by the year 2100, at a cost of as much as $100 trillion. Clearly, this climate alarmist agenda is less about fixing a problem as it is about giving power to leftist elites to control ever more aspects of our lives.